But not right now. We've got Tom Speak. We're up to our ears in Tom Speak. We're way behind.
We love this because we're all guilty of it at some point.
Tom sometimes can't find the word, so he comes up with a word. This is from Carrie. While at a bar, I was trying to find out what time it was. I ended up yelling in a drunken stupor, "How old is the day?"
Oh, that's very good.
A few years ago,
that is so poetic.
It really is.
My daughter in her 30s, we were at a baseball game. A vendor was coming up the stairs. She couldn't remember the word vendor, so she said, "Hey, can you get that baseball carney's attention?"
Oh, another good one.
My recent Tomism, looking for my bathrobe, couldn't think of the word, so I said, "Where is my towel coat?"
Oh, yes.
All perfectly valid. What was the one for chimes? Wind chimes?
It was air piano.
Oh, God, that's beautiful.
I started listening to your show in high school. 15 years later, here I am. My wife has a habit of not putting stuff back where it goes. So I went to ask her where she put my comb, and I couldn't think of comb. So I said, "Where did you put my hair rake?"
That's real great.
My wife has employee friends and discounts for a hotel chain. We were going to, even though Michigan, we were going to Michigan, she decided to reserve our hotel on the way. The front desk answered. She asked for the friends with benefits package. I believe that's sexual in nature.
Yes, very good, very good.
You guys were talking about closets the other day. One day I couldn't think of the word closet, so I said I have very little room in my hanging dresser. Oh. These are all amazing.
It's so fun with the brain.
And we have a story from a couple of neurologists coming up, or neuroscientists, I guess, technically, about
as to why we do this?
As to why we do this. It's a natural function of the brain.
Interesting.
And I remember this one. I don't know why, but it was a fire ant story. But this David could not think of the word Sour Patch Kids, so he called them those spicy boys.
Yes, yes.
And weren't the fire ants?
Yeah, we had a story about a woman who was trying to get everybody to stop saying fire ants because the fire ants were offended by that.
Geez.
And she wanted to call them spicy boys.
Oh, God, I remember that.
Yeah, really interesting.
Wow.
So anytime my brothers and I see a red ant, we go, "Oh, there's a spicy boy."
And just a couple more.
Spicy boys really sounds like some really unfortunate underground sex trade.
Oh, you spicy boy.
See, to me, it sounds like it's not that it's like underground, but they're clearly adults. Just they want to be called spicy boys.
Yeah.
And finally,
like Jersey Boys or whatever.
But there's some untoward.
Oh, it's seedy.
Yeah, the sex trade.
I was having pancakes.
Rough trade, as they call them.
I was having pancakes the other day. I couldn't think of the word syrup, so I said, "Give me more pancake gravy." And finally, this is from Carrie. I'm 50. I broke my foot running. I was examined by the lady doctor. I asked if I would need arm stilts. She said, "Do you mean crutches?" And I said, yes, I do. Arm stilts.
Well, that's perfectly normal.
You have hit a nerve, pal. We've got more Tom Speak in the emails coming up. If you'd like to hear those. They're very popular. People, you've hit a nerve, Tom, with the way you speak.
Explain to Brent what you're talking about.
He's such a tyrant.
You're so kind. The way you deliver things.
We have a guest.
Interview loft. That type of.
Brent is in the interview loft.
He assumes.
No, this is when you forget the name of something, and so
Mm-hmm.
you just go like, if I forgot the name of a mug for my coffee, like give me my coffee bowl.
That keeps your bean juice.
Yes, exactly.
Tom calls pigs in a blanket, angels in a basket.
Angels in a basket.
I was trying to remember the name of Pigs in a Blanket because I've just been introduced to them.
Make it longer.
And I said, "Hey, it's a long show." I said, "Angels in a Basket" for my little girl. And she goes,
"What show? It doesn't have to be a boring show."
And Brent Terhune is not sitting in a loft. He's
sitting in a chair right next to me.
Right next to us.
I can touch him.
If anyone's in a loft, it's Tom.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're the one.
Slightly
Looking down on
above.
everybody.
analogous to my station in life.
I can't wait till I trip over that again, and then I'm going to fall and break both my knees and just live on a beach with a kayak for the rest of my life on your dime.
Little platform over here.
Tom Speak.
Yes.
just a few days ago, I was struggling to find the word rent, but it came out as living here money.
That's very good. I'd see that Broadway play.
Yeah, living in money.
My wife and I were sitting at a dinner table one evening, and the neighbor was out on her porch with their 4-year-old girl. My wife looks over and said, "That's so cute. She's riding her bicycle tripod." I paused and I said, "You mean her tricycle?" Tricycle. My wife was trying to say she was stuck between a rock and a hard place. What she ended up saying was, "I'm stuck between a nut and a hard ball."
Wow.
Hard place.
Very good. Very good.
My grandma loved the Olive Garden, Tom, and one time, you know how they give you those buzzers to hold on to? She was holding it. I don't like to hold them. I don't know how often they're cleaned. I know.
Yeah.
And she had to go to the restroom, so she goes, "Here, I have to go to the restroom. Will you hold my vibrator?"
And then she gave you the buzzer.
Yeah, then she gave me the buzzer.
Also.
Yeah.
And she gave you the buzzer also.
Well,
And I didn't know how to explain to my grandmother, don't ever say that.
This is right in Tom's sweet spot here. I work in the food service industry, and the term for when you run out of something is
86.
86, right here. Somebody's trying to kiss his ass. So one day we're out of cheesecake, and I let the other servers know, "Hey, we 69 on cheesecake."
Oh, that's double delicious. Wow.
That sucks at both ends for the server and the guest.
And finally, I was doing yard work the other day. I couldn't remember the word. Rake, where is the lawn comb?
Which is interesting because we had hair rake earlier.
We had hair rake.
They're good. That makes sense. Well, thank you very much for sharing your time, Isms. We certainly appreciate them.
Keep them coming.